My brother skipped his own wedding reception. Here's the story. My brother married yesterday, but he and his wife skipped their reception. No one knew except for one friend, making it a complete surprise and, to be honest, quite embarrassing. After the wedding, my brother and his wife were to be introduced to everyone in the reception hall. Guests would mingle and drink for an hour before food was served, during which all the photos would be taken. Once the photos were done, the food would be served and the reception would begin. What happened? Their friend, who was supposed to introduce them, instead announced that my brother and his wife had already left to their honeymoon, thanking everyone for attending before the food was served. The photographer had been sent home since my brother and his wife took their photos before the ceremony, but only with people who knew they were skipping the reception. Some friends and the bride's father. No one from my family was included. Naturally, we were embarrassed. My parents were upset and spoke to the friends since my brother and his wife weren't answering their phones. They had canceled their honeymoon, which was planned for a few months later, and were already on their way to Bristol for a different trip. Their friend had their phones when my parents called. The reason for this sudden change? My other brother's girlfriend is pregnant, and they planned to announce it at the reception. Only my parents knew beforehand. I didn't even know. Somehow, my brother and his wife found out. Someone told my aunt and uncle, who began spreading the news among guests, upsetting my parents, my brother, and his girlfriend. My brother and his wife don't want to have children, but skipping the reception over a pregnancy announcement seems extreme. I also don't understand why they'd miss something they paid for. We are embarrassed, especially my parents, and many people are upset, particularly my brother and his girlfriend. There was a lot of drama over nothing, and it's only been one day, but the fallout feels much bigger. I just don't understand why my brother and his wife would do this. Alright, let's take a look at what Reddit commenters have to say. First, many people felt for the family, especially the parents. One commenter said, "I can't imagine how heartbreaking it must have been for the parents to see the wedding unravel like that." And then there's concerns about the impact on sibling relationships. A lot of viewers were worried this could create long-term tension. One person said, "This will be tough to move past, especially with all the secrets being spilled." And now, let's reveal Reddit's opinion. 80% of comments seem to support the newlyweds. Most people felt that the couple should have had the right to enjoy their wedding day as they wanted, even if it wasn't what anyone else expected. 10% of comments thought OP was being too harsh, calling the decision inconsiderate. They thought the writer's frustration was misplaced and felt that everyone should have just understood their choice. Do you agree with the OP or with the newlyweds? Let us know what you think in the comments.